Welcome back. Thank you for joining me this morning. And if you haven't, if you would click that like button for me to help others find this and be blessed, really appreciate that. Again, thank you for joining me. Let's get started. I will call today's video Advance the Gospel. Advance the Gospel. And it comes from Philippians chapter 1, verse 12. I remember waking up one day feeling really energized, fired up. It's the kind of morning where you've got your to-do list all organized before you've even finished that first cup of coffee. I remember stepping outside, getting ready, taking a deep breath, enjoy the morning cool air, and I felt ready to take on the world. But then I realized I forgot my keys. So I go back into my house and I just can't find my keys. I even tried walking backwards, hoping that they'll trigger something to help me remember where I placed my keys. But I didn't remember. You know what happened? I was late that morning for my first meeting. So I lost my study time as well. And by lunch, I was like, I hope I can make it to dinner without tripping over my own feet. I wondered, have you had a day like that where you thought everything was great and then all of a sudden it wasn't? Now imagine that, but worse. Paul is in prison. There's no freedom, no friends to lean on. He's chained up. He's stuck in this little dungeon and everything's been ripped away from him. And still he says this in Philippians, now I want you to know that what has happened to me, which is stuck in dungeon, has actually served to advance the gospel. Philippians chapter 1, verse 12. The word advance that he uses here in Greek, it's bigger than just moving forward, running forward. It means cutting through thick forests or pushing past enemy lines. It's an active word. It's breaking new ground when it looks impossible. And Paul didn't see his prison cell as a dead end. He saw it as a door, an opportunity, which only God could open. I think about how often I see obstacles, not as an opportunity, but as a final, like the end of the road. A diagnosis that leaves you reeling, a job loss that shakes you up, a friendship that breaks and leaves you questioning everything. It's hard, isn't it? We think nothing good can come out of this. There's no way anything good can come out of this. We stop hoping and we stop looking for God. But for Paul, he saw it differently. He knew that God doesn't need perfect, flawless conditions to do his work. He doesn't wait for sunny days and open doors. He doesn't wait for us to be perfect to work with us. He makes a way when there isn't one. He can even take the worst days, prison days, stuck days, lost my key days, and turn them into places where the gospel can grow. Paul's chain didn't silence the message. No way. In fact, his imprisonment carried it further. Guards who never would have cared about Jesus were asking questions. People were watching Paul's faith up close. And they were seeing something real, not just people talking about what they believe, but they saw it being lived out. Something that didn't need comfort to survive. What if it's the same for us? What if the thing that you're calling a dead end is actually a start of a new story? Maybe that closed door is God changing and moving you somewhere better. Maybe the job you're stuck in, or at least you think you're stuck in, or the heartbreak you're carrying, maybe it's not pointless. Maybe it's a chance for God to cut a new path in your life, a new route, a new opportunity, a new door to open. I've seen it in my own life. Times I felt stuck and I just wanted out. Times I thought, this is it. There's no way forward. And yet somehow, in the middle of all that chaos, God was working, always, quietly, faithfully, pushing me forward in ways I couldn't fathom, I couldn't understand, I couldn't see. So if you feel like you're up against a wall this morning, if nothing makes sense, my friends, don't give up. Don't assume it's the end. God's not done. As long as we have breath, God is working in us, and He might be clearing a new way forward. He's inviting you to keep moving, to trust that your setbacks, your failures, might just be a setup for something greater, something beautiful. See, Paul's story reminds us God uses prisons. God uses stuck places. He makes new roads out of dead ends. And He's still doing it. He's doing it right now in your life. So keep moving forward. Don't give up. Don't let failure have the upper hand. No, move forward. Even when you can't see the path, let God advance the gospel through you, no matter how small or how stuck you feel this morning. I hope that blessed you. And may the Lord keep you. And I'll see you soon. God bless you.